And then, yeah, all of our hair changing.
I don't know, mine pretty much stays the same.
Yeah, mostly. I grew a beard. That changed. Or rather, I
Oh,
started with one, lost it for a while, now it's back. Found the beard.
gotcha.
Okay, we're live.
Hi.
Hey, everyone.
Who wants to do that recap thing?
Hi.
I can attempt, but it's been a while, so I'm a little foggy on the details. What was... Do I recall correctly? We left off after having met with he who walks behind cornstalks, promising to give each of us our heart's desire, probably with no downsides whatsoever. He seems trustworthy.
Yeah.
That's
all we
mostly how it ended. So
Yeah, and all we have to do is, start a clan war and kill a ton of people, and make it ruin the already unstable section of what might be one of the most stable places in the domain of Dread.
I was gonna clarify something, and now I actually think I like your version better. So yes, that's what happened. Well done.
Cool. I mean, he just wanted the people to die, probably, and then turn to him and their thing. Also, there's a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And no
who
one's
rules
blind.
The Durgans.
Yeah, no one's blind.
Nope.
The Durgans are good.
I mean, I don't know if they're good.
But they're gonna die.
I mean, yeah, everyone's gonna die probably. There's 3 of us at the moment, so the numbers are not in our favor.
It's true.
There's 2 people watching.
Hi, people watching.
Hi, myself and the other person.
I'm trying to get in, but it. Oh, do I seriously? I need to type it in manually.
What is this? The Middle Ages?
God. Sheesh. Yeah, having to type things with my own hands. Oh, you know that.
Oh, this is terrible.
The quality, or
no, I have to. I'm moving like the names and the placards around, and they're like all over the place. Like everyone's is wrong.
Gotcha. Wait.
Mine's right.
Oh, I'm you. I'm Drip.
Yeah, hold on, I'm fixing them.
Oh,
I'm trying
nice,
to remember where
dude.
everything is.
Being Drip is awesome.
There we go. No. Sorry, that's probably too loud.
Oh, this city sure looks a lot like the city we were in when we first started this adventure. Huh?
There's a reason for that, you little smarty pants. So what should have happened, right, is, we come back in and we're still doing the like the wide angle shot, although there's no context to it because you guys are like huddled closely to the form of he who walks behind cornstalks, and it has been kind of moving and shaking and coiling around itself. Remember, it's basically 2-dimensional, and it has like sharp but like hard edges, like it's just been drawn onto a like an actual tapestry of the real world, right? Like it's 2-dimensional in that sense. It's
flat Stanley.
Yes, thank you. I'm struggling with how to define that, right? But it's been like coiling around itself and sort of scuttling back and forth. It seems to move through this like darkness as if it were water or something. It doesn't behave to normal physics. And it said, like, yes, I will give you the rest. I will give you what you're looking for. I'll give you what you want, what you need, all the things I've tempted you with and promised for you when you, set these 2 clans against each other. When everything is desperate and everything is at its worst, then you will get your reward. But I'm going to make you choose which one of these things you want. And then we ended. So we come back, right, and it just repeats in that echoing voice, but I'll make you choose. And it seems to look expectantly at the party.
We want to go home.
Yeah, is that what Drib says?
Yeah, probably.
Give me home. Oh, man.
Home? Eat, Drip, go home? Call?
I mean, I guess Goose can't see anything, right? He can't see this thing.
Yeah, but I mean, you can hear.
Yeah. I mean, he's still kind of looking all around. And he's like, I won't cause chaos, and I won't make people kill each other just to satisfy you.
right? And it's, yeah, I mean, you don't get the benefit of it being goofy and silly, but it was kind of lurking at the edges of, like, where your vision was able to take you, and it sort of just, like, bends backwards, right? Pushing its arms towards you slowly, and it says, oh, fuck, I should have listened to its voice more, because now I don't remember exactly how I did it. You will, Goose, because you want revenge more than you want to be good.
Man. Even though I want revenge, there's always a light way to go about things.
Right.
That's the point.
And the camera is, the cinematography is shot in such a way that you're standing in darkness, somehow observing a creature that is, like, made of Vanta Black that shows up, right? Like, and you just stepped into a portal of darkness in a world that is basically the Shadowfell because the sun went away. Like, palpable irony. As it just, like, wheezes a laugh at you. But does not seem to respond.
I mean, are you still there?
So you reach out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even an attack in the strictest sense, but go ahead and roll an attack. Hi, Kitty.
Okay,
Which one is that?
Lulu.
Hi, Lulu.
The one that keeps eating my plants.
Same.
Nice.
Yeah, so you... right?
Yeah.
And we see, like, you reach out and you just pass. Your fingers just pass through it, not even noticing, right? And, like, it's... I don't remember if we described its... I think we described its mouth as just, like, the cold, some combination of, like, the cold and also, like, your words peeling over the edge of its just, like, lamprey-like mouth is what I had in my notes. I don't know how much we got into that last time, right? As it just, like, we see frost and, like, breath like that kind of just chuckling out of its mouth. Laughs like a creepy Santa.
In my mind, I literally only see him like Enoch from Over the Garden Wall.
I don't know if I remember that one.
The pumpkin guy.
But he was friendly. He was nice.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like, I just see him with his little, like, streamer arms and stuff.
Yeah, that's not entirely wrong. That's,
okay.
Especially the, like put that over. I mean, like, the way it appears to be animated, where the world looks a lot more accurate than the figures moving through it. Like, there's definitely that disparity between whatever this thing is and, like, the world
the reality it's in.
Yeah, exactly. The space it's occupying.
Interesting.
So you had said there's always a right way to do it, and then it just laughed at you, and you said, "Are you still there?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm, like, waving my arms around.
Yeah. So, Drib, are you, like, reining them in? Kaylin, you can technically see. Although only through, like, a limited ability.
At this point, I'm not entirely sure what to do with this, because, like, Goose makes a solid point of there's already a lot of nonsense going on, but at the same time, Drip's kind of itching for a fight. So it's this.
Why does Drip want to murder?
He went bad.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, yeah. He wants an army. But he also knows that going home first is probably good. Before you start your army, you get to your home base, and then you build up from there and take over the world.
Yeah, I think he who walks behind cornstalks, again, like, the space you're occupying is just, like, nothing. I think before you just kind of picked a direction and started walking. Now it just sort of, like, does, like, that whole thing, right? It's, like, looking at Driv, and it's like, take them further. When you've walked long enough, tell me what you decide.
Okay, let's go, guys. start walking. And I guess I kind of like lead them in a direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you gonna hold Goose's hand?
Right.
Yeah, Kalen will take Goose's hand.
Saying for this perspective, Nico Veas is there with you. He just seems to be very quiet right now. And as you begin walking, there is just like a series of stone steps that are just in front of you now. They don't like magically whisk into existence. They don't appear one before the next, and right. They were seemingly always there. They've just finally been revealed.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Oh.
Are we walking up those steps? Is that what's happening?
They don't go up, they just go on.
Oh, okay.
But yes. Yeah.
It's like a straight.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, do I have to roll dexterity?
I mean, I'm trying to like guide you guys so that you're not tripping. It's like, well, we're sort of home.
Yeah.
Looks like home.
So you begin walking. I mean, is the party like immediately having a conversation, or is everyone just like frustrated? Do you like walk a couple feet and then like when you feel like he who walks behind cornstalks is gone, do you start up a conversation?
Yeah, I mean Goose would.
Okay.
It's like, we're not gonna actually incite chaos, are we, guys? I refuse to do it.
Do we have any other ways to get home?
I mean, there's always a way. I mean, maybe if we find Paylor, or save him, or something, he's gotta be able to do something.
He is the sun god.
He is. He's the light that we could find to help brighten away this darkness.
And if we save him, he might owe us a favor and get us out of here.
Good point.
And I gotta say that causing more darkness in this world is definitely not gonna help bring back the light.
You're not wrong.
Poor Driv's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's like, I mean, I was hoping the war sounded fun. The problem is Goose is making a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Plus, I didn't want to say anything, guys, but Duncan Tinklepaw, he actually really loves one of the Durgans.
Aww.
I feel like...
No, sorry.
Sorry. And I feel like we should make these families, I don't know, see eye to eye.
Won't that make both he who walks behind cornstalks and the Durgan's dragon angry?
I mean, they can duke it out. I'm not going to stop them.
That sounds fun.
They seem pretty evil. Maybe we can incite that kind of chaos, where evil destroys evil.
That sounds kind of fun. But he who walks behind cornstalks can still probably hear us.
Hey, Mr. Cornstalks!
Yeah. When you stopped walking, like I imagine the difference is pretty minimal, but right, like you're just kind of like standing on the path all facing each other. Did you like step off the path, or are you kind of having the conversation as you're walking?
I thought it was like as we were kind of walking.
Yeah, like down the street.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a sense for like where you're at right now. Those of you who can see, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
That can do.
No.
What?
I still don't see anything.
Yeah. I think
Ooh, I want to roll.
you cannot see.
That's fine, but I just want to roll anyway.
Sure, roll a 100.
D100?
No,
Yeah,
roll
okay.
100 on a d20.
Oh, okay, right.
I mean, you got as close as you possibly could.
What does he... Does he hear anything at least?
I'll say that neither of you are paying attention. You're both leading him, and like you both can see, so you actually forget that he can't. So you're just kind of walking, and you walk him directly into a statue. So good job, Goose. You found it.
Oh, what is
Oh
this?
shoot, Goose, you found a statue.
Yeah, right.
Thanks,
You get 15 experience for discovering the statue.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Is it a fast travel marker?
it's
Discovered it
definitely a
with my
fast travel
face.
marker.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to share a thing on Twitch too.
Too bad fast travel's disabled when enemies are nearby, and that's everywhere here.
Woo.
Yay!
It's
7
been
months with a
whole-
7-month streak. Look at that. One spoopy boy just for you. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, so this statue, it's on the map just for you guys. It's this.
Woo!
I don't know if you can tell what that
Come on,
is.
boy.
It's a
Hey.
it's a some kind of animal, I think.
Is that the snake god?
Probably.
You
Oh, it's
walked
red
right into
now.
Snake God.
It is
Ah.
it is a or perhaps the snake god. Yes, that's correct, right? So all at once, right? It was not there. You were walking, you were talking, there were some debates or disagreements about what perhaps we would do next, and then snake god taking up more of the path than is reasonable, but certainly not the amount to which I have expanded it on the map. I was just being funny, right?
I mean, yeah.
But it's something like that. AJ said we're loud.
We're
just,
louder than
we're
eagles
just-
because we actually talk.
Yeah, we also know who people are.
Good point.
Mike called me Dave Dame in chat like 20 minutes ago, and I'm still very salty about it.
Could I? I'm trying to think. I would religion into the statue. Give me any insight? Could I roll religion on it?
Yeah, you can definitely roll religion on it. I mean, you also saw it. You were in front of. Yeah, right. Like, so what do you know about the snake god? You know that very recently, one of its like right-hand demigod lieutenants was awoken from ancient, like impossibly old amber somewhere in the domain of dread, right? Probably by G2 Garahoon.
That sounds likely.
One that has that raised dead spell.
That sure is a snake, and
Yeah.
that's all I know.
Go ahead and roll me a perception one more time. Kaylin, you can do the same. Goose, I apologize. Even with a crit 20, you still can't see.
I'm gonna do it again, and if I get another 20...
Alright, I can't roll above a 4.
Oh no, I only got 12.
Yeah. So, Kaylin, you notice that it's very small, almost imperceptible, but the eye slits on this statue have moved from when you first approached it, or perhaps in reaction to being bumped.
So, what did I bump into, guys? It kind of
A
hurt.
snake, god, statue.
Kaylin will
You
stumble
flipped
back
the
a
statue.
few paces, dragging Goose with her.
Well,
Eyes
wait.
Should we move away from it?
I think so. Its eyes are moving.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait.
Is it-
Oh,
Is it the snake from earlier? Like, way back? That big amber snake?
Everybody loves a good amber snake.
Could you guys protect me for like 10 minutes?
Sure.
All right. I begin casting Speak with Animals as a ritual.
You do what?
I begin casting Speak with Animals as a ritual, so that's me for 10 minutes.
Sure. What is Blossom doing while this is happening?
Blossom is...
Do they help?
I like to think that I'm just like sitting down and just like making snaky sounds, and Blossom's like nodding or shaking their head.
That sounds like shit. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah. I'm like, and that's why it's taking 10 minutes. It's
Sure.
I have a vocal coach, but they don't actually speak. So, yeah. Does that work, or does something happen during those 10 minutes?
Something definitely happens in those 10 minutes.
Cool.
Unfortunately.
It's fine.
Goose.
Uh-oh.
A single drop of rain just hit the back of your neck, right?
Ugh.
And you're like, ugh, I don't like that.
Hmm.
And then multiple drops of rain to the point that you're like, oh, I think it's raining.
Oh. Oh, man. Did anyone bring a poncho? I think it's raining. Ah! I don't like getting wet, guys.
And you're like, this is not a sprinkle, right? This is like a shower at this point. Like there's steady rainfall, and you guys can see this. Like it is very, very much like Goose is getting rained on, but neither of you are.
Oh.
Guys, can we go under like a roof or something?
It's only raining for you, buddy.
Yeah. The bird is on all fours, crawling around the snake statue, hissing at it.
Oh man, is that snake alive? Is it hissing at us?
I turn at you and go. But
Yeah, what's going on? Can I get like under a roof? Why are you guys cool with being rained on?
We're not getting rained on.
Well, I'm getting rained on then. What? Don't you see the rain?
And you definitely see the rain. There is rain. Just
You're just gonna tell me there is no rain?
Just only on Goose.
Is it like a little cloud, or...?
No, it's coming from nothing, but he's actually soaked. He's just dripping, and at this point, like, make a con saving throw, because you're probably shivering.
Oh.
Poor Goose is cold. You're letting a baby die outside.
Oh, shit. I have to speak with a snake.
Alright, where are you, Con?
What part of do you not understand?
Give me my constitution.
I'm trying to say it's cold.
Wow, I got a +6. I got it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, this is pretty rough. Like if they don't get something squared away for you, figure out a way to warm you up and get you out of this, you're going to be suffering levels of exhaustion pretty soon.
Oh.
Guys, it's really cold.
Okay, dang it, there goes my... At least I didn't use a spell slot with it. What do I... Alright, I'm gonna stop my ritual cast and go over to Goose and see if moving him around moves the rain, as well as just kind of trying to block the rain from falling on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like you're like Goose, follow me, right? And even putting your taloned hand over his and like leading him away, you are not getting wet, but he is.
Through my hand.
Not that part of his hand is getting wet, but like when you physically interrupt the space where he's getting wet from, you're not getting wet. To the point that you cover him and the rain is going underneath you.
Oh.
And hitting him.
Okay, so...
Oh god, is it wind?
It's like going into his mouth now.
So I hold out my hand just in front of him and cast Produce Flame and just let it kind of sit in my hand, seeing if it warms him up at all.
Okay, Produce Flame and you're just holding it next to him?
Yes. Also, there's bright light in a 10-foot radius, but he's blind, so I don't think that it's really affecting him.
No.
Doesn't harm me or my equipment.
Yeah, no, that's enough to warm him. Although he's still like getting torrentially rained on.
But the fire does not seem at all affected by this weird magic torrential rain.
No, the fire is not getting wet at all. Like every time you do this, the flame is fine, and you're watching rain just dodge it completely.
Okay.
Does anyone have an umbrella?
Won't work, Goose.
Yeah, Kaylin,
Magic rain.
what are you doing at this moment?
She's watching the statue to see if it's still moving.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's not like every time you look, it looks away, right? But I think that you're aware of its eyes. There's clearly some intelligence or purpose behind it.
I was imagining when you said every time it looks, it doesn't look away. Like, it just blushes and it's like, oh. Yeah, every time you look at it, it's like...
She's looking again.
Senpai noticed me. I think I'm gonna... She risks getting a little bit closer and starts inspecting around the statue, like specifically where Goose bumped into it.
Okay, so you're like looking for a mark? Are you like checking for tool marks or ritual, like carvings or something?
Yeah, like sigils or like trap triggers or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have that age-old question for you, Squid.
Do
you touch it?
Oh, no.
Huh?
No, she's just looking closely right now.
She's like, hell no, I'm a fucking rogue. I'm not stupid. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll.
I'm not gonna get rained on.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception with advantage. Well, good thing. Yeah, I think that its base is, you know, like the same stone material that the rest of it is carved out of. It's, for everything you can tell, it is not a petrified snake, right? Like its detail is not so impressive, right, as to have once been alive and now be stone, right? Like you can see where the artist took some liberties. And it's like, they're not going to look down here. I can phone it in. You know what I mean? You can see obvious tool marks. The other thing you notice is there is like a fine, not like purposely sprinkled or anything, but like from age and from like, you know, probably people bumping into it or touching it and everything. There's like a fine layer of like stone dust or sand, right, across the base, and maybe like in some of like the corners and crevasses of this coiled creature.
Man,
Do you have any spells that detect magic?
I do not. I have...
Goose has magic.
Goose does have magic.
Guys, I'm wet. What's happening?
Magic rain, Goose.
Magic?
Yep.
Magic must defeat magic.
Magic? I know magic. Wow.
Yes, Goose.
Let me just pull out my piece of paper that has a list of all the spells.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, I can't read.
do I have? I got like nothing cool.
Do you have detect magic?
Do I? Is that a spell?
Wait, can
No, I
can
don't.
you use detect magic if you're blind?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I think that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, well, it doesn't have it. So, Kaylin, can you find some stray wood or something for a fire, so Goose doesn't freeze to death?
Yeah.
I can light it.
I can also light it. I can be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I want to press the digitation that would.
That works.
So after probably 20 minutes, like how far do you go off the path? Because you can stand on it, but it's nothing, right? Like it's unnerving.
She stays where she can still see everybody.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you move off the path in like a couple directions, you know, not going much more than about 80 feet away in any direction. There's nothing around here.
I don't think I can see past 60 feet.
Okay, well then about 60 feet. I'll say like the map obviously is not doing a good job of this quite yet, because I didn't know where you guys would be.
Shoot.
However, I do want you to roll one more perception.
Normal or?
Yeah, yep, just a d20 perception.
Oh.
Okay.
Beef.
You ever been in like shallow water and not like something big moves, but like a frog jumps into the water, or like a fish, medium-sized fish, turns a tail quick and dodges out of the way, and it makes that like quintessential swish bloop noise?
Mhm.
You hear that. Like something near you or around you, behind you. It sounds very close. Something moves and whoosh, right, gets out of your way or gets away from you. As you're sort of looking for this wood or timber or flammable material, whatever it is you're seeking.
I draw my rapier
Mm.
and continue looking.
Yeah. Make a strength check for me.
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
The rapier shoots out of your hand as if it was pulled by something else, perhaps by magic, and just vanishes into the dark.
Oh.
I turn and head back to the group as quickly
Nope.
as I can.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What?
I was trying to figure out how far away it went.
Oh.
Oh, good lord.
And that's how much damage the rapier does when it comes back at you.
Yeah, right. It goes
That's like
through
a
the
projectile
entire
weapon.
surface of the domain of dread.
Check the buildings for a fireplace, maybe? See if they're unlocked?
So unfortunately, they are not there, and I just put you on a map that
Oh.
had, yeah,
Oh, so there's no buildings, we're just on a road.
currently. Now, there may be buildings further along, but you didn't
Let's move!
You didn't get very far.
I run to... Let's go down the path, try and find something. I'll use my produce flame to keep Goose having some heat.
Yeah, the produce flame is creating actual warmth, right? It's not just the
Yes.
light one. Yeah, okay.
It is a flame.
Yeah, that's enough to keep him from making contacts, because like it's like pouring, right? Like there's just a torrential downpour coming only for him. It bends and goes around any angle. It defies gravity and the strictest and most illogical sense possible to just belt him with torrents of water.
What if I was encased in, like, plastic?
Yeah, you can try it. You're like leaving a trail of water behind you, and you can all hear without making a check the same sort of thing, as if there are more creatures jumping and swimming and splashing into the water. Not much ahead of you, but along the side as you're walking down the path, and then certainly behind you, like 5 to 10 every couple seconds, right? Is just like a bunch of things scatter into water.
Okay, keep moving. Let's keep moving. Shoot. At this point, I'm just trying to move quickly down the path while also keeping a flame for Goose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can, like, cradle me in one arm, put the fire in the other, and just run.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw, Drib?
Can do.
Oh, please. Ooh.
I have a +7 to that, so I'm glad I got something okay.
Nice. Okay, that's really good. So you're hoofing it, right? Like you're leading the charge, and Kaylin's kind of pulling up the rear, and Goose is in between you, crying and covered in water.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
As you're moving, right? At one point, like, what color are Drib's eyes? Are they just like all black?
Dribs, I'd assume they're like, I think crow eyes are black.
Yeah. You're jogging, and behind the feathers of your like clawed arm, there's just like a bloodshot yellow eye that appears for a moment and looks at you, and it just it's like it blinks, but it just closes the eyelids, and you don't see it anymore, and you're
guys, I'm growing eyes.
Oh,
They're
man.
better to see with. Keep moving.
What?
Yep. Good point.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, like, your wisdom check is extremely solid. You're used to weird swamp magic. This is probably fine.
I don't like this place.
Yeah, it's bad, Goose.
Yeah, so you keep running as, you know, an hour? Like, how long do you guys think you can run before you have to stop?
I mean... I'm assuming however long we run... Oh, shoot. I'm just trying to think of what's feasible. Because are we... I can't imagine... Like, are we at a full-out sprint? Or are we just kind of like speed walking, jogging maybe?
I feel like Goose would not be able to continue for that long of a time as he's being bogged down and constantly rained on.
Yeah, I'll pick him up and keep running.
Cool. We can, like, carry him together. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The world is disappearing around us.
Oh, this is really bad. Oh, please let the tavern didn't stay.
No, the tavern was supposed to stay. There we go.
Oh, thank God.
I clicked the wrong one. I was all excited to click everything. It was a lot of fun for me. So.
We were in a simulation and the world is just glitching out.
Damn it! This stupid tavern!
Holy crap!
It's so big!
Oh my gosh!
I suggest you move your tokens there before I delete the path underneath you.
I threw a couple of you guys. I'm sorry. I just wanted to get everyone there.
Oh, who didn't make it?
Where am I? I'm like...
No! Wait! Under the tavern!
There you
Don't
are!
let the tavern get away!
Oh. Okay, I have to stay next to Goose to keep him with a warm fire.
Yes. So, Squid, what on your person is metallic? What is metal?
She's got daggers, probably, her arrows, her thieves' tools.
Yeah. Everything that you have that is metal has, like, been pulled off your person. Even if it's not, conventionally speaking, magnetic. Every single thing that is metal has just at one point or another gone flying. Goose, obviously, you soak and chilled to the bone. It's, nothing but Drib's, flame is keeping you, like, conscious, really. As at some point while you were running, the water turned to hail, and you're just getting pelted with tiny little balls of ice, just bruising and battering and beating you.
God.
Oh my God.
You are at one level of exhaustion currently from just, like, the overwhelming assault on your person. Drib.
Am I allowed to
How many eyes do I
sort
have
of reaction to that?
Well, what do you want to do?
I mean, I guess it's...
you can burn some shields, but, like, it's nonstop. Drib, you at some point, I won't say at close inspection, because I think that you were really keeping the energy up and moving, but underneath your feathers, all of your skin, basically at every single point, and sometimes even overlapping, first became eyeballs that were foreign to you, and then they didn't actually close their eyelids, because they don't have any. Cool. They just slowly glossed over with black, so that you couldn't see them anymore. All of them are, just...
But they're physically there.
Yes, you are covered in eyeballs.
Oh, cool. I'm assuming I can't see from any of them?
No, they're a clouded, I think is the word.
Oh, cool.
As you are just absolutely covered. Like, you still have feathers, right?
Yeah.
But you're feeling kind of sensitive because you're walking on your own eyelids.
Oh.
Or eyeballs.
Ow. Ow, my feet.
Yeah.
Ow.
And all that is left, because at some point you made a mad dash into... or the porch of, right? You don't necessarily have to be inside, but there's just this tiny little hut, this little house, and you will all notice that, yes, it looks familiar. It looks like a house from Dust Owl. It looks like a house that you saw a fortune teller in front of once upon a time.
Oh.
And there is nothing else in the world. And that's probably not terrifying because there hasn't been a lot around you in this world. But it's not great.
Cool. Has anything weird been happening to Nico during this time, or is he being excluded because his player's absent at the moment?
No. Weird things happen to him too. I just don't think
Cool.
he's talking about it much.
Gotcha. Oh boy.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, cool.
Guys, I hurt so bad.
I'm made of eyes, Goose.
I'm getting pelted. Face.
Right, he opens his mouth and bow.
I would rather be made of eyes that I could see.
Oh, they're all blind. Don't worry, Goose. They're all blind. But two.
True.
Well,
Kaylin, could you knock on the door? Could you knock on the door? My being hurts.
Yeah, she goes over and kind of pounds on it a few times.
I actually think the bump, right? The first time you hit it, the door just quintessentially swings open on just old rusty hinges. You can see the door has long since mostly rotted away, right? It's broken on the bottom, it's broken on the top, and it doesn't even really latch. It just like kind of it's closed, but you know it's not going to stay closed. But like you closed it, so you feel okay.
Let's go in.
I mean, yeah, Goose will go in if you guys are dragging him in.
Yeah.
The floorboards are like not like completely rotten away, but the same sort of thing, right? Like they're really old wood that's like been dealt with a lot of moisture, foot traffic, disrepair, damaged creatures, right? So like every now and then there's a spot where one board would abut another that it instead has been broken or rotted away. When you step on like the water swelled wood, right, it groans and creaks in a manner that makes you feel like it's gonna give way at any moment. Everything's sort of just like shifting and undulating, right, and the whole floor just sort of like bows up and then kind of banks sharp to the right, and the room is almost completely barren except for all of, and like not a lot of furniture, but right, like a bit of a bed, a bit of a dinner table, a couple stools, right? Everything is just sort of like rolled to the edge and is just kind of sitting in the low point of the room.
Don't suppose there's a fireplace?
Yeah, no, there is. There's a fireplace.
Oh, heck yeah.
So even going in the building, I'm still getting pelted with hail?
Yes, that is correct.
Cool.
Are there any chairs?
Yep, there's a couple stools.
I grab a stool, chuck it in the fireplace, throw the fire that's been in my hand on it, and sit Goose in front of it. So
I get really close to the fire, seeing if that melts any of the hail down.
Yeah, we have to roll to see if the storm gets better, gets worse, or stays the same. Would you like to roll, or would you like me to?
Oh boy.
please.
I want to be in charge of my fate.
Okay. You're looking for a 5 or below, and
Out of a D20.
and a 15 or higher would be bad right now. Okay. So this mostly stays the same. It will progress as time goes on, but it has not currently gotten any worse than what it is. So it's, medium size, dime-sized balls of hail. And definitely not as many. You can hear them pelting the wood and the walls, and even, like, the window wouldn't probably have glass anymore, but, right, like, it's hitting the house and then just not losing momentum as they're rolling around the edges and coming in through all the cracks underneath the floor, in the door jams.
Jeez.
Sheesh. Okay.
Oh, it'd be coming down through. Yeah, that might melt a couple, right? It's drawing them through the chimney, because that's like a direct route to you.
Yeah.
But then the fire is...
Yeah.
And the fire is...
thanks, fire.
Slow to catch, smoky as all get out, and
it's fire.
Yeah, it's like super low on like lumens. Like you're used to like a fight, right? Like Drib is a outdoorsy person, and this is like a low saturation, low contrast, just like kind of barely smoldering ember, putting out the correct amount of heat but the incorrect amount of light.
It's something.
What now, guys?
I guess he seems stable for a moment, but definitely keeping an eye on him. I want to search the cabin.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm anything that's aside from
not that one.
What's it called? Dusty furniture, or I don't know, maybe things that look broken enough to burn. Along with just anything that would jump out as being funky or weird.
Anything that looks not dusty furniture and shit that's weird?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for, like, the way I'm thinking of this is it's like some weird abandoned building. We're in a really weird magical realm. My primary goal is probably furniture broken down enough to burn more of it, but if anything catches my eye in the search. Yeah. Would that be perception, or?
No, I mean, as long as you're willing to put time in, I'll just tell you what's here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there anyone doing anything else while this is going on?
Goose is laying down, ready to die.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's unhappy, certainly. Caitlin, are you doing anything in particular?
Should probably go back and forth between the windows and kind of like watch into the void around them.
Yeah. Okay, you get to make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Just a roll. Yeah, just normal. Nope. Thing I'm looking for is definitely not Trent. Although,
Trent.
oh man, I need these premium assets. They're so good. If you're looking at stream, you can see the edge of them, and they're so fucking good.
Oh,
I want them.
Trent.
Yeah, Trent.
Oh.
Aw, my stream froze. I had to reload.
And I'm gonna take a wild guess that all of Goose's supplies is soaking wet as well, along with him.
Everything Goose has is definitely wet. Yeah.
Oh, my pamphlets.
I wonder. I can probably draw that, or at least most of it.
Alright. Oh boy. Oh no. We're gonna die.
Yeah, I'm just basically copying this.
Oh, we're gonna die.
I have a quick question for counterspell and stuff.
Yeah.
Because was that a spell cast on me?
What?
This storm, this hail thing you do?
No.
Okay.
If you had Dispel Magic, that might, maybe, but then again, we're in the realm of a weird corn man.
Right.
So, at this point, he can just likely manipulate whatever he'd like and make anything. Like, yeah. I'm tempted to just, like, give up my bedroll for now and see if it helps you at all. Like, I was going through my inventory and I'm like, am I gonna use this?
What, just give me padding?
I mean, honestly, it's a thing that for at least a few seconds would be dry and help cushion some maybe of the that's a little, oh my god.
So that's what you're seeing, Kaylin. There's and that probably is giving a little more information than I'd like to, but I also blurted out the word Trent. They're standing at the edge of your vision, so they're more than 60 feet out, but somehow you're still able to kind of get the basic shape. And they are thin, spindly trees, right? They're just like, I don't even know what to think of them. Like birch or something, right? Birch is probably pretty good. And there's just like, they're slowly kind of pulling up alongside the edge of your vision, and you can see the house, the window, nothing till the end of your vision, and then like 5 feet past that, just the shadowy form of like a thin tree, and they're slowly like blocking everything around you, right? They are becoming the horizon, because they're filing in so close next to each other that, and they don't really have detail, right? They're just changing the distance from black to like off gray. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't seem to be doing anything else. Drib, you were kind of poking around this whole place, right?
Mm-hmm.
You discover a book that says the Book of Thomas, and then, assuming you grab it,
Yeah, I'll read about Thomas. Sure, why not?
flip it open.
Yep.
In like gold leaf on like the intro page or whatever, it says, "He who would be the king of the abyss."
Oh, okay. Goose, want to hear a story?
Sure.
You got it. It's story time. I begin reading aloud where I can the Book of Thomas.
Yeah, okay. You very quickly understand that the Book of Thomas is the story of a knight that, like, lost his kingdom in the sense that, like, he failed it, but just, like, lived for a very long time and saw it kind of slowly grind into nothing. And then he was still around, so he like went around trying to do things for other kingdoms and help other people. And this is a story about him, not written by him, but it seems to have some of his insight, because it has like little passages where he's talking. And you very quickly understand that this man is extremely depressed. He longs for a home of his own that he doesn't have. And when he like kind of recounts a tale, like things always seem to not go in his favor, and he is sad boy. And
he's the Book of Riley.
And so like the Book of Thomas starts with like, my kingdom, it's here and it's gone now, and then changes to like, and I served them, and like this mission went wrong, and this battle was lost, and this kingdom's gone. And then it does that for like 8 or 9 more chapters of just like these kind of petty squabbles and these like foolish nobles spending money, and Thomas trying to help them, and then there always being nothing left at the end.
That didn't really make me feel any better.
Yep. It kind of made everything worse. Well, I think we're all gonna die. Shucks.
You hate to see it.
We're in a weird magic cabin in the void with a bunch of random curses going on.
Drib, can you roll me? Actually, either one of you can roll this, because you've been reading it to Goose for a while. Magic cabin, absolutely. Magic cabin full of sadness. Pick one of you can roll an Arcana with advantage.
Let's see what I. Riley, you you probably have a higher bonus than I would.
Arcana, I got 3.
I have 1, so roll that Arcana with advantage, Riley, and get a 20, and we'll know all about Thomas.
Oh my gosh! If it would let me click onto, there we go. Thank you.
We know all about Thomas.
Well,
I'm going to write something down for Goose's character that I can't reveal right now.
okay. I am Thomas.
Yeah, you. No, I don't copy myself. That seems boring.
Thank you, Goose.
Second time watching, get to see a player kill. Might happen. I might find Tristan in the parking lot after the game. You know, happens sometimes.
Okay.
Wait, I'm at my house.
Yeah, your house is basically a parking lot. Oh, did you move?
I moved.
Oh fuck! I don't know where you live anymore. Shit.
Oh, here, let me tell you my address on this live stream with 11 viewers.
Everybody.
Yes, please.
I live here.
Please.
And we keep a spare key under the mat.
I figured. Goose, I need you to make a choice here really quick.
Okay.
You can summon up some ancient and cleansing fire that you will not be able to control once it is released. You can distill from the ingredients found within this house an antidote that will fix any poison, but only before they die, right? Like, if it kills them, it will do nothing, but if you can get it to someone before they drop, you're good. Or you can call upon Thomas to help you in this situation.
Wait a minute.
And you have 6 seconds to decide.
I have 6 seconds to decide?
Yes, now you have 4 seconds to decide.
Thomas.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
I'm so
really
glad
hope
you
it's-
picked that, but we're all gonna die now.
I
Because
really
it
hope
always
it's
ends
Thomas the
badly.
train engine.
Thomas the what?
The train engine.
I don't think it's going to be a train. I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't read this book super well yet, so there may be we are in miseries and misfortunes right now. If anyone is interested.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah. So.
Oh no.
He's very unlucky too. So what's gonna happen? We're all just gonna
I mean, we honestly might all die, but the fire would have killed us too, and the poison's not relevant. So maybe.
a holy cleansing fire would have been nice. Goose likes the sound of that.
You couldn't have controlled it. We all would have died.
It's fine. Everything must be cleansed.
We are in a wooden house.
You need to either roll or pick a number between 1 and 70.
68. That's right.
I know some good Toms. Yeah, that's fair. This is probably not them, unfortunately. Wow. This is actually very good for you. Let me see if this has any art.
Wait. Was there a list of 70 different Toms?
No, it was a list of 70 different demons.
Oh, well.
Tom's a demon now?
Oh, Tom was always a demon.
Oh.
So that seems to be correct.
We probably could have read into that a little more.
You guys did okay. You did what you could.
Oh.
I
Just
don't
projecting.
I don't love the art for this, but it is correct. So I'm gonna post it. It's a little goofy, a little happy for my tastes.
Oh gosh, what is?
Oh my god, it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah, no, it's very much a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
hell?
This is Seer, Seere. He's a prince of hell. His form is that of a beautiful man on a winged horse.
You know this is exactly perfect for Goose.
I'm a little upset.
This is exactly what he would summon.
Because
some beautiful man.
If you had summoned 69, it would have just been a man with many faces. And his power is knowing others' thoughts. Seer's power is fetching and carrying, travel.
Ooh,
it's perfect. It's like exactly what you need. You just
travel.
yeah.
Holy shit!
So much like divine intervention when it goes correctly. Drib, you've been reading out from the Book of Thomas, unknowingly recanting, right, like sigils and runes and powerful phrases just while you're kind of stumbling over words.
Yeah.
And Goose, you've been like repeating them this whole time, and like putting power and intent behind the words. Kaylin, you've been watching an army of treants slowly amass around this house, and then they're all beginning to snap and kind of like crouch down and walk in towards you.
What's going on?
And it's been really bad. And then so Goose, tell me a little about this arcane ritual, because it goes right. You like who the hell is it? What king is it that summons demons in the Bible, but like actually binds them to his will at first? It's not Solomon, is it?
Is it Bible king that summons demons?
I don't remember that story.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
Solomon. Yep, King Solomon.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Thanks.
he's taught by the archangels to bind demons, which is like some of the most heretical shit I've ever read. So I'm like really confused. The angel's like, here's some demons to use for like cleaning your toilet and stuff. It's cool. Just like don't do anything bad with this. And he's like,
Okay.
I'm sure he didn't, so everything is fine.
yeah, right. Also, sorry we're being blasphemous, but it is D&D, so.
Oh, are we getting called out for blasphemy?
No, I'm just some people take it seriously, but
Okay.
like we're here to hail Satan, so.
How you fighting?
I mean, I did see this
Satan's
one
a
really
concept,
good
not a thing.
thing about the dangers of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Like I'm gonna kill your character, then you're gonna kill yourself or something. That's usually how it goes.
No, this one had more like attacking darkness and Mountain Dew. So,
So, Goose, tell me a little about this ritual when it goes right, because we know the end result. A beautiful man on a Pegasus flying horse appears or descends from the heavens with like bright, warm light, dispelling all of the awfulness that's been happening to you. And
Yeah, I feel it's got like that anime sparkle and everything too.
oh, as you're like repeating the words of power back.
Yeah, it's kind of like a magic girl.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like when they have their little transformations shining down as it comes in. I'm sure he's got like that glamorous look and that twinkle in his eye, holding like a single rose.
He's like everything you want Paylor to be. Helping
But he's
you, alive, beautiful.
Except Goose is blind, so he can't.
Oh my god, you're right. That's so. He's gonna think
Can he
Paylor did
heal?
save him.
Oh my!
Yeah.
You're not gonna know who the fuck it was. Your faith
It's
just
true.
called down something, and it helped you.
Yeah, he feels this warmth, this light. He's like, Taylor, is that you?
Right. I mean, so Drib and Kaylin, how do you feel about strange, handsome man on horseback appearing?
You're just like, what?
Sure.
Oh, hi.
I want everyone to zoom in on the horse too, like pull the image back up, because it seems to be missing an eye, and it's
Yeah, it's got like
And
a
it's
button.
It has
Mad.
a cool eye patch.
it's mad as hell.
Oh yeah.
Horse too strong, please nerf. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Yep. This is happening.
Right. I don't even. Me personally, like obviously you guys can extend some narrative control. I don't even think that there's like a come along, children, get on the back of my horse who has no name, and you sail away. Like I think it just appears and it's beautiful and warm for one moment, and the whole screen just like lights up white, and you guys are just no longer in wherever you were.
Sounds right. Yeah.
With like a catchy theme song kind of playing in the background too, like a little bit of guitar and everything.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we full JRPG now.
Yeah.
You are all at once, returned to not wherever you were, and you're just in a cornfield. There is no spooky black portal to hell around you. Goose, you're still blind.
Am I getting pelted with hail? Still?
No, you are not. And,
Am I wet?
You're like still
Still
you're
wet.
beginning. Yeah, you're beginning to like
Okay.
dry off, I imagine.
Okay.
But you're warm. You're warmed
Okay.
to your core, and right, like there's no like birds or anything. Right, it's not serene or anything. But you just hear the dulcet tones of, "Hey now, why the hell did it take you so long to get back? Yeah."
Oh god, Duncan, is that you?
Well, yeah, it's me.
Duncan,
You didn't
give
come
me a
out
hug.
the portal out the other way. What was that light? That was freaky. I don't like that at all.
I think it was a god. I don't know.
Shit, you guys brought a
It's
guy
Paylor.
here?
Paylor saved us all. Duncan, where are you? I want a hug.
Yeah,
I'm, like,
come here,
going
little
around
guy.
trying-
And he fat Thors you, right? Like, just stomach. But he pats you, he picks you up. He's like, come on, little dude.
I can't see anymore, Duncan.
Why the hell can't you see? Aw, shit. He who walks behind cornstalks took your sight, didn't he?
He did, and I think he put us in a really bad place.
Oh, well, you probably didn't, like, say cool things and agree to work for him. He's big bossy.
He wanted you all to die.
That seems weird. I don't think that's true.
He wanted everyone to die. You and
That sounds more right.
He sent us to corn hell.
What the hell's
Well.
that?
Bad. Real bad.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's only been a couple minutes. I can get you, we can go back. You said Paylor? There's a Paylor church. It's kind of dirty, but
Wait,
it's
what?
around. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Goose.
a church.
Paylor Church, yes.
Right, Goose is just delirious. He's just whining.
I've been hit with a lot of hail.
Goose,
a lot
should
of
we
rain.
take you to church?
Take me to church.
You fuckers.
The theme song plays.
If Goose seems like he's still struggling, Kalen will pick him up and carry him like a child.
Yeah, Duncan's got him right now, but if you like come over and you're like, give me the child, I'll take the boy. He'll let you. Like, he won't fight you on it. He's just trying to be helpful. Come
Just
on,
get
little dude, and he just like pats your little rump a little bit, and
Yeah, take me to the Church of Paylor.
well, we ain't going there right now, but you know, I think it's a good idea. You know, let's get you back and fed. Like, it's late. It's still. How long were you in there?
Days, years, time was an illusion.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So for us, it was like, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes? Or like 5, I don't know, it wasn't that long.
Sounds good. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright.
Thanks.
I just want a fire. I want to get into some dry clothes. And I want some food.
Oh yeah, we'll get you lots of food. What do you want tonight? You want some of that pickled dust trout?
Yeah, I'll try that.
Alright, that's cool. Hey, you didn't... And he's whispering to you, right? You didn't...
Yeah, okay.
You didn't tell, Mr. Cornstalks about anything private, did you?
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
refuse to work with them.
Good. Well, just you didn't say anything about Twyla. You know Twyla Durgan, that girl.
I mean, not to him. I'm trying to convince my friends to keep you guys from killing each other.
Yo, be cool, man. Don't talk about Twyla to them. It's all good. We're all cool here. We're just walking. How are you guys back there?
Believing all of the things you're saying. You're
Oh,
telling
that's-
the truth.
He's like, oh, cool. He's like, man, your people are kind of dumb. They just believe anything, don't they?
I guess.
Yeah, he's like, all right, come on, don't tell them about Twilight. They'll probably forget. There's probably a lot going on in there. And like you said, you were there for years or something. Are you older now? How old are you?
I don't know. I feel pretty old and broken. Is this what being old feels like?
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I think so. Yeah, Malachi like just sits in a room and no one is allowed to talk to him and he smells. That's pretty much. I think that's old. Just smelly and kind of mean.
Maybe. I had a grandfather who was really wrinkly and he smelled funny. He'd always yell at me and throw some plates against the wall.
Yeah, what's a plate?
You don't know what a plate is? Do you know what a bowl is?
Oh, like the water bowl. Yeah, we got one of those.
Yeah. A water bowl. So like you put water in a bowl.
Yeah, it's like on the ground and then you drink from it.
They're dog people, Goose.
The
joke is their dogs.
The joke is their dogs. Jokes are funny when you explain them, so.
It's like a water bowl, but flat.
He's like, that'd be terrible for holding water. You wouldn't get like one lick out of that.
We'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Cut to eating pickled dusk trouts and Goose struggling to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can't see, so he's trying to grab things. He's just like,
yeah, he's just knocking shit
probably,
over.
Yeah.
Caitlin, what are you up to now that we're back in the real world, back in town, with lots of time to think about all the things that were said and all the creepy treants that were lurking?
Does she have all her weapons back or no?
No. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, she'll start kind of asking around to see if they have spare arrows and daggers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. How do you want to go about doing that? Because like you could just steal them, or you could like charisma your way into them, because you don't have any money to pay for things anymore.
Yeah, she's gonna charisma her way.
Okay. Yeah. What stat do you want to use, or you just want to do like a straight charisma check?
Yeah, persuasion and charisma are the same. I'll just go straight charisma.
Okay. Yeah. I think that they're able to toss you 15 arrows and 2 daggers. They don't have like a rapier because it's just not like a weapon that they use. But they there's like a few like traders that come through occasionally. / there's a few traders that get captured by them occasionally. And they can keep an eye out for it.
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me.
Weapons. I said woo weapons.
Yeah.
Is all of Squid's stuff still gone?
Everything that was
Yeah.
metal. Yep.
Well, at least we're alive.
That is true. You are alive.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want to do with your time now, Drib? Like, you went through one side and came out the other. You've seen a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so I don't know if I ever actually went through it. At this point, I'm just like, a lot is happening. It now seems like a not terrible time to look into some weird magic. Did I ever crack open the... I had a spell book, I think it was, from... The spellbook / diary of the Witch of the Broken Circle. Did I ever crack that open, see what language it was in?
I don't think so. I think you got it, and then just... It was the end of the night, and next night we were like, we're running away. We're on a chariot going fast.
And I'm like, yeah, cool, sounds good.
Yeah.
I guess I'll crack that open first, just see what language it's in.
Do you speak deep speech?
Deep speech?
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, I do not. I have Common, Orin, and Infernal.
Oh, there'd be some Infernal in there.
Okay.
It's not the majority of it, but there'd definitely be, like, things that were taught to her. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
In Infernal. So what are you looking to get out of this book beyond just the world is interesting and weird?
So, that lady seemed to know something about the the realm we're currently in, based on she was able to attempt to summon a building from it into our other reality.
Yep, that did happen.
So I guess just any, like, deeper information, like maybe what's the deal with some of the demon lords, maybe a glimpse into what just random magic power like he who walks behind cornstalks are, or maybe what just happened to us. He's very confused and doesn't know many places to look for answers. So
you
this
wanna,
is
you want to turn pages until something makes the world seem a little less crazy.
Yeah.
God, what a fucking dream, right?
Oh, important note. Do I still have the Book of Tom, or did that vanish?
I mean, would you have put it down for any reason?
No, I probably would have been holding on to it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you were reading it as everything happened.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm gonna have you roll a d6.
All right.
You do not want to match my number.
Oh.
So do not get a 4. Okay, you kept the book.
I got a 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, you kept the book.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna add, and it was just the Book of Tom.
The Book of Thomas, and then inside of it was he who would become the king of the abyss, or he who would be the king of the abyss.
Oh.
Like page 58 features wealth, travel, and obligations greater than wealth.
And that was page 58?
No, that was just... I'm pretty sure that's Kyle being weird.
Oh.
It also has rules for getting ejected out of your accommodations because you can't pay for them.
Gotcha.
Which is kind of what happened to the party, except they wanted to be ejected.
Yeah. This seems like a really useful book to have.
It apparently summons a very beautiful...
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll totally do that again. Go ahead and try it.
I mean, I don't know. At this point, I'm just... if I can slowly amass weird, magical, maybe evil, cursed books, I'm happy. That's like third little goal off to the side here.
Fly, Pumpkin Army, weird book.
Weird books, lots of them. If I can find like a Necronomicon... Cool.
Weird book for each pumpkin.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Weird Pumpkin Book Club.
Yeah, so I think the only thing you're able to get out of the Witch of the Broken Circle's pile of nonsense is really just, like, information that she did not receive from a demon willingly, but information she took from them by force.
Okay.
Where she would basically put down, like, a binding circle and summon them and more or less torture them until she got information that she wanted. Because I don't know if you know anything about demons and devils, but they don't like to give up a lot, right? And certainly not for free. So basically she just writes down Infernal, like how the Domain of Dread, how the Shadowfell, how Ravenloft, whatever you want to call it, is like a prison for some of like the deepest and darkest evils. It's all at once like temptation for them and jail. Like they crave it, they want it, they come to it to try and succeed, and then they can never escape like their own I can't think of the term. Like they can't escape their own, like the prison of their own making, essentially. And you know, like I don't know off the top of my head which one of these, you know, demon lords or dark powers, ruinous powers that she would have interrogated for this bit of information. But basically, the idea that like the beings here like torture and mess with and wreak havoc on mortals because they hate them, because they're envious of them. They try and trap mortals here because they themselves are trapped.
Oh. Yeah, we really need to get out of here. Cool. Yeah, that's fun. Other than that, I'm probably checking to make sure there's no weird supplemental weird stuff from having eyes everywhere, and double checking to make sure Blossom's all right.
Blossom is still here, and the eyes are all gone. You do not seem to have
Yay.
extra eyes. It is unfortunately only Kaylin who still suffers from her bout of darkness, madness, or whatever, because all of her items were magicked away from her, or rather, all her metallic items.
Kaylin, you don't happen to be proficient with a scimitar, do you?
No.
Dang. All right, worth a shot.
I'm checking my items.
Yeah. No one else's items were magnetized, just hers.
Mm-hmm.
Nico also had his. He will bear the mental scars of what happened there, but I will let him tell it.
Oh boy.
So you eat, you sup, you sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
You break fast the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you wish to do then? Yeah, time for fisticuffs.
I'd say check out Paylor Church, because...
Oh yeah. This is all about that Paylor Church, especially after Paylor just saved him.
I mean...
He's gotta be alive.
So I know that what I saw doesn't match the descriptions of Paylor that I've seen in Goose's pamphlets or any of that, but it's not the most far off. It's like a weird, magical, handsome man with flowing hair.
I mean, that's honestly exactly how Goose describes him, just he didn't have as many muscles.
Yeah. So
he just wasn't muscular.
This is weirdly close to Goose's description of Paylor.
It's true.
That's the fact that of that being just a wild coincidence would be so unlikely. At least a 1 in 70. Yeah.
So
Caleb must be alive, guys. We need to go to his church.
Alright. Maybe we'll find what's-her-face and can kill her.
I don't know. Maybe she has a good explanation for what happened. Maybe it wasn't the real thing.
Or we could kill her.
Stop trying to duplicate the page, you shit. Okay.
Gosh, I hope those are just statues.
Yeah, Duncan will take you, to the edge of the Paylorian church, right? Some 3-4 hours away. It's a day trip, right? To get out there.
Yeah.
And they're never just statues. This is like a series of ruins, yeah. That they have. Sorry, somebody's echoing. That they someone has been keeping some wooden boards and scaffolding and ladders and pathways too, right, between them, as the constantly shifting and changing floodwaters of this swamp. Everywhere that is not path, and I apologize for that being kind of unclear. I really I guess I could do... No, that won't work. Is everything is underwater except for the stuff, right? So the stones here, right, and then this, right, going into it and then coming out the other side, climbing across these rocks and then onto this path and then over to here, right? There's ways to navigate through the ruins. I apologize, it's not the best map. I was working with the tools I have, so just holler at me if you're trying to do a thing. So to step from that to there, right, you're in water, right? You'd be swimming over to it because they're not actually next to each other. Does that make sense?
A little bit. I had to look at the stream to figure out where you were clicking.
Oh yeah, I apologize.
It was delayed, so it was weird. How's it gonna find me? Where am I? Oh, there I am.
Does one of the buildings look like the ruins of like a main cathedral or something?
Yeah, I mean they all seem to be like a church plus, you know, like a monastery, a bell tower, right? Like bell tower here, right? Like actual like chapel over here, maybe dormitories on this side. Not entirely sure what this is. Maybe storage, right? Like because it's fairly close. You know what I mean? Like the scale is the scale, so it's, you know what I mean. All within about 100 feet of each other.
I'd probably want to try and head towards whatever the chapel would be, where like any shrine would be, right?
Probably.
I guess I head towards what looks the most chapel-y.
Tell me, is the church shaped like a beautiful bicep?
The church is not shaped like a beautiful bicep. In fact, it's in extreme disrepair, and those statues, as you put them, are probably statues, but most of them are people in like praise the sun form underwater. Just
do we see them or no?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't see them. I see nothing. That's what Goose is asking about everything.
Goose, good news. There's a gorgon or a basilisk, but you don't have to worry about it.
Oh.
Jenny,
there's
stone
people.
The best photo of Simon I've ever seen. I'm gonna try and put this up on stream.
It's just there in front of the fridge.
Yeah, so she just got home, and so he normally eats at 8, which is, you know, like we pretty much start right then. So he's trying to trick her into feeding him by like looking like the most saddest, dilapidated cat that's ever existed.
I've eaten nothing today, all day.
Yeah, I've never eaten.
Oh my god.
I can put it in the Facebook group, but I don't think I can get it into chat. I don't think that supports images.
Dang.
Or at least like images on its own. I'd have to like host it somewhere. And then yes, quite easily the party can begin maneuvering themselves towards the chapel here. I just wanna make it 100% clear. Things are underwater. There's layers of mud and silt, right? The water goes down much deeper. There's probably 15 feet of standing water and then muck underneath it. And opposite to what you would expect about a normal swamp, right? The water is almost completely crystal clear, which is in fact suspect when you pass your nature or survival checks.
Is Duncan carrying me still?
No, he will not come into here.
Oh, he won't.
He took you to the edge.
Should I throw out that nature check just to see if the water's weird, or do I just know?
You know.
Okay.
You can't fail that. You're like, oh, that water might be okay to drink, but it should have things living in it.
The water is crystal clear. That's bad.
I'll be fine as long as you guys don't lead me into the water.
Okay, I'll try and gotcha. Oh, that poor sad cat.
Right, that cat has never eaten in his entire life.
Going to die.
Alright.
So, yeah, Goose will wait.
I'd probably try and like lead you, take you by the hand.
Alright.
With my weird bird hand.
Which way are we going?
I think down here is where it was. Okay, just start moving.
That looks building-y.
Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo.
Keep shimmying slowly until something happens. Ooh, do perception, guys.
I should roll perception checks.
Goose, you are not allowed to break the fourth wall. I mean, I think, I don't know what I'd be looking for though. Aside from weird stuff.
Very weird.
All right. I'll throw out a perception. Yep.
I figured out how to share
Cool.
it with chat. Chat, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Cool. So the perceptions are going very well, as befits this party.
Yeah.
So you're able to maneuver yourselves out onto these rocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, someone's gonna have to grab Goose because like they are slick, right? Water is kind of gently lapping over the top of them as you get up to them. And whoever built these bridges and stuff only put it on this far side, so you have to kind of clamber over this pile of shit.
Kaylin,
Mhm.
do you think you can cross the rocks and then I take some of the rope I have? Because I actually, for the first time, looked into what was in my adventure pack and realized I have all this equipment, including 50 feet of hempen rope. So I hand you an end of that, and it's like, can you cross with this and
10:06 blaze it.
like tie
Oh my
it
God.
off so we can pass through safely?
Okay.
You're dexterous. Why I ask?
Yeah, she said she was fine with that.
All right.
I just don't think you heard her.
Yeah, sorry.
Mhm.
I hadn't heard you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which way am I going this way?
I think we're going south.
Ah.
Like down this way, I thought, but I might be wrong.
Wherever the
weird
chapel
rocks.
is, guys.
And that I think is this. Wherever a shrine would be.
Yeah,
So, uh,
go ahead and make a dex check on that. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you are perfectly fine as you kind of. I mean, do you cross it rather quickly? Want to like skips or hops, or do you take your time cautiously, kind of doing the things and the stuff?
She blitzes over.
Yeah. Reasonable. Okay. How do you want to affix the rope over here? Are you just tying it to the bridge itself, or?
She's gonna look for like the strongest part of the bridge, something that doesn't look like it's rotting away and will fall under weight, and then try to secure it to that.
Yeah, I actually think it would probably be like the posts that are like sunk into the ground are fairly deep, right? Or at least a couple of them are, so you just tie it off to one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame.
Oh no!
I hate it when they do that. Oh, good. There we go. Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
You know those skittering water bugs?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you found them.
Ugh.
They are thick and gnarly, with like bristly hairs and about 14 extra legs that don't belong on a normal spider.
That one's an albino.
Yeah, that one's their leader.
Oh.
And they all
They're
start
organized?
scuttling. Yeah, they all start scuttling. They start snapping as well. Everything in the game snaps.
Dang it.
And yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh. Why does Goose still have to be blind?
Because he didn't want to contaminate
Oh,
a friend.
come on. I'm upset. I always forget to click my token.
Yeah, I forgot to click mine too.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
You're the best of us.
Hold on. I got my token. And now I'm gonna try to do this and see if it works. I'm scared. Hold on.
Here's that
Where-
one.
I gotta find initiative. There we go. Did it work? Oh, it worked.
It was a 4. Okay, I can live with that.
Do you want me to re-roll my initiative?
No,
or-
I'll just add you in.
Thank you.
I mean, this initiative seems pretty accurate to me. For Goose.
Yeah. Yeah, you rolled well, Tristan.
Yeah. 19. My first and only high roll today. I've gotten mostly. I had an 8. I think I had a 10 at one point.
Okay. So Kaylin kind of quickly, hops across the stones, and again the water's just sort of gently lapping across them, and ties the rope, gives it one solid, tug, and she nods or gives some sort of affirmation that the rope is indeed secure, and all of these water bugs just come out of like tiny little rocks and crevasses and just right scuttling across.
Mm-hmm.
And Drib, you're first to react.
Cool. And they are on top of the water, correct? Not underneath?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. I'm assuming this one's the closest to me.
Yep. Not by much, but yes.
And Squid is now out of the water, correct?
Yep, she's on the... so no one's in water right now, but yes.
No one is in water, and they are on top of the water.
And they are on top of the water.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Let me just double check. No, I'm casting this.
Lightning bolt.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be all cool. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to cast Call Lightning.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is bad, and there's 3 of us. So. Let's see. I was trying to just click on the spell name, but that didn't actually do anything.
Yeah, that's weird. I would have thought it did it. Hold on, I have my book right here so I can grab it and look at it.
So I can also read it. It's a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius centered on a point I can see 100 feet directly above me. Spell fails if I can't see the point in the air where the storm could. We are outside.
Yep.
So I think I'm fine. And I choose a point I can see within range. A bolt of lightning flashes down from it. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. 3d10 on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. On each of my turns, until the spell ends, I can call down lightning again, targeting the same point or a different one.
Nice. Yeah, so what does it look like when Drib summons up lightning like this? You like squawk or clap your hands?
There we go. There we go. It was prompting me for the level I'm casting the spell at. Hence, oh gosh. So it opened 1,000 times. Cool.
Oh, I only see
anyway. No, I just have, my screen is covered in boxes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so... cool, so... Probably did the leader one look noticeably different? Is it actually albino, or does it?
Yeah,
do they all look
the
same?
It's bigger and
yeah, I want to kill the big scary thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you clap or squawk or whatever it is you do when you summon lightning, and lightning is summoned.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage. He failed his
All right,
check.
so that 3d10, 19 damage.
Goodness, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all at once, does anyone like lobster?
Oh, whoopsies!
I mean, he's not dead, but
it's something. It's some damage.
Yeah. You very effectively, right? You hear the crunching, the squelching. Several of its legs underneath it just curl up and snap off as it skitters backwards, hissing and screeching.
Guys, what is that? What is this screeching? What's
Murder
going
spiders.
On? Murder spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I guess just point me in their direction.
Yeah. Kaylin is up next, assuming Drib doesn't have anything else he wants to do.
That is it. I think technically as a bonus action go into beast form, but then I don't think I can control the spell, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Alright, I think Kalen's gonna shoot at this one.
Okay.
Why is it not?
The macros have been giving everybody trouble lately.
Yeah, it's been like freezy.
Move the window. It might be asking for some modifier. Oh my gosh,
No.
Well, if you just want to roll it.
Okay.
Just D20
I only have
D20 plus 7.
Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing, that's why.
Ooh. Were you attacking the leader one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just retreating so quickly because of the call lightning that you right hit the water. Arrow is true, but this thing is just in full retreat mode right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to move or do anything?
No, just gonna stay there.
Okay.
For now.
All right, water spiders. It's gonna scuttle back and stay there for a minute and let these fools get into melee first. So let's see.
Nice.
What's their actual speed? Okay. So he's good. He's good. Yeah, okay. So 2 on Goose.
Uh-oh.
And 1 on Drib.
Cool.
If you are hit, you have to make a con saving throw.
Yep.
So Drib,
I'm hit.
Sorry, that would have been Goose first.
Okay,
two Goose
sorry.
and then Drib. Yeah. Goose, Drib.
Yeah, that hits me.
So what's towards
So
me?
let me make my con
The first
saving throw, you
two.
said?
Yeah, 19 and 14 versus AC.
14.
And it's...
So I want to use shield, but I'm trying to find shield. My character
Yeah,
shield.
that'll up your AC by 4.
Yeah.
By
I think
4?
I passed
4 or
my con
5.
saving throw at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
Woo!
there's shield.
More lightning.
Reaction plus 5 to AC.
Gotcha.
So that'll at least stop the
that'll
second
block the
one.
14, yeah. Okay.
So I only have to do 1 con save.
Yep. So there's a con save for poison damage, and then Tristan, you would have to make a con save for the spell as well.
Yeah, that was my con save there since I did not know about the poison.
No, you're good.
And roll again for poison.
Yep.
And a second con save. 2! Failed that one.
Okay.
At least...
So, Goose, you're taking 7 points physical damage. Drib, you're taking 4 points physical. And then
I'm poisoned.
Riley, you failed your con saving throw, so both of you are taking 10 points of poison.
Oof.
That immediately just ravages your person. You feel it coursing through your veins, through the bite, instantly struggling to even stay standing.
Cool.
You will have to make another check, as you may be suffering from the poison condition soon.
Cool.
Wow, that whole fancy poison thing you offered me makes a lot of sense now.
I mean, it can only help one person.
It's true.
Also, the other thing got us out of the situation alive.
No, it's true.
Everything I do is
But it was-
pre-planned. I am
It was
the DM.
foreshadowing.
Yes. All right. This water spiders have done their business. So Goose.
Oh, I forgot. Did my level of exhaustion go away?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. If you
All
got
right. Well, can't see anything. I got a crossbow.
Yeah. So you know that they're next to you because they bit you. You
Yeah.
will be disadvantaged with the attack, but I'm fine with you targeting them.
Yeah.
It's a little
Just
wonky,
like-
but I think it works.
Just turn me in their general direction.
He just stands there with the crossbow and
Right. As
I'll
the
sh-
sundial. 1, 2, 3, and they all yell fire.
fire. All right, let's see if I turn this thing correct.
That's one attack.
Did it?
And you gotta do it. You gotta do another one and take the lower of the 2.
Oh yeah.
Come on, another good roll.
Yeah, right. This is the time to roll crit again.
Woo!
Well, it's fun. So you hit. I imagine you were attacking either this one or this one.
Doesn't matter. I'll go for the big blue.
Big blue. Okay.
Nice.
Big blue. How much damage?
That is a question. 1d8 piercing. Oh.
Nice. Nice.
7.
Nice. Alright, so big blue. Less 7, yeah. Screeches in a satisfying screech as you pelt him with a crossbow bolt.
I think I got it.
Yeah. Do you want to run around? Do you stay where you are? Do you have a different bonus action? Oh, excuse me.
I can't use, I think, like, literally almost every single spell except for my reaction spells are visual based.
Probably. Okay.
So.
Alright, we're back to the top then with Drib.
All right. For my action, because Call Lightning is awesome, and I'm still maintaining my concentration, I'm going to call down another bolt of lightning. Is this accurate that these two are standing right next to each other?
Yes.
Oh.
Would you say within 5 feet of each other?
They're within 5 feet. Does it work
because
like that?
A bolt of lightning flashes down to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw.
That's awesome. Yep, that is.
So I'm assuming there's a point I can target right between them that wouldn't kill Goose.
Yeah, you put it back, and you can hit the two of them. That's awesome. What's
so
my save
I will
again?
It is against my spell. Wait, is it a dex saving? It's a dex saving throw. And it would be against my spell save DC, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
15! So, one of them hits, one of them misses, and it's... Oh, no, wait, sorry. One of them hits for full, the other one takes half.
Yeah.
19 again.
Nice.
That's not too shabby.
Yeah, 19, it kills outright this spider.
Nice.
And halved, 9 plus 9 is 18. So this one is not doing well. As it, like the bigger one, right, coils up. It doesn't roll onto its back quite yet, but you can see it's just standing on like 3 shaky little legs as it's making awful little spider noises that I don't think spiders actually make in real life.
My God, if spiders are just crawling on your wall and then they're like,
yeah, if they sounded just like really bad goats. If you imagine spiders had goat eyes, that'd be fucked up.
Oh.
Just mad all the time.
Damn.
All right, do you want to do anything else?
That will be my turn for now. Let's see if I can survive the next turn.
All right, Kaylin, you got options.
I'm gonna go after this one now.
Okay.
One on Drib.
Thank you.
Short bow again?
Yep.
Okay. That should be enough. Let me double check real quick. Yes, that's enough.
Nice.
6 damages.
Reasonable.
6 damage. Put a couple more damage on him. It's still standing, but hey, you know, we're pinging. We're pinging away.
I'm all set.
You would have had sneak attack on that because you're a rogue, and there's somebody threatening with it.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to just give you free damage, but
yeah. What is my sneak attack damage?
You're level 5 rogue.
Yeah, it should be 2d6.
It's only 2 at that level.
3d6.
3d6. Oh, look at that! Aren't you glad I reminded you?
Yeah.
Yes.
20 damages total.
Nice. So yeah, that goes from, you know, pinging him to this spider's almost dead, right? Like a massive, you know, like overextended power shot, right? That you drive this thing under the water and pin it to, you know, like the wall that supports the stones down there, right? As it like struggles to rip itself free, taking more damage in the process, and just sort of like jellyfishes away.
Cool.
All set, I imagine. Alright, the water spiders. It's still gonna attack you, Drib.
Yeah. Please miss.
20?
That totally hits. Let's check my con saving throw.
Yep.
Does that?
That's enough.
That is enough. Okay.
Yeah,
But I take
it's 10 or half, whichever's higher. So 10 is
Gotcha.
literally the roll.
Whew.
But you take 10 damage, and then you need to make
Nice.
a con saving throw for the poison. And I'm going to
Con
attack
for the-
Goose as well, because there's one over there that bites him. Oh, it should
And the one for the poison.
attack with
God.
advantage. I didn't do that last time.
Oh,
So an 18 to hit the Goose.
that hits Goose.
Okay.
Oh, I might just be dead now, depending on the poison damage.
8 physical damage, Goose, and you need to make a Dex saving throw or a Con saving throw as well for poison.
All right.
And then both of you are either going to take full of 6 or 3 from
Okay.
half.
Whew. Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Yeah, that's a very good roll for you.
Yeah.
Con saving throw. Gosh dang it. Oop. Why is it so slow?
I don't know. That's enough to take half, so you only take 3.
All right, so 11 total.
I don't remember what I rolled damage for you.
So you did 8
plus 3.
physical.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Nice. The other one just fucks off to live another day, leaving its little spider cronies behind. Alright, Goose.
All right, let's try this again. And then I do another good old disadvantage crossbow shot.
What he's known for.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, see if I
And
can
let's
get
see.
that 20 again. Oh.
Jesus. You got no business making these shots.
Why do I do magic, guys?
Yeah, right? Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
don't know, man.
Jesus.
I mean, you have a +5 dex. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh no,
I'm
you
very-
have it's the +3 in proficient or +2 in proficient. Oh my god.
All right. Was that I said 8?
Yeah.
Ooh.
My goodness. Right, like if ever there's a time, boy, you're just about there.
Crossbows, Goose's calling in life.
Right, yeah. As you blast the you're like loading it blind like Arnold in the fucking Terminator movie, just right, bang, just turning, shooting spiders, not even looking at them. Cool guys don't look at explosions or spiders. Just knocking them back, right? These things, that one's got 2 HP left. The other one has 6. These things are getting messed up.
Oh my god.
All right, Drib.
All right. So there's a spider that's right on me that's attacking me. So I'm gonna try and do a cool guy moment, and lightning this bad boy.
Yeah, no,
Didn't
absolutely.
he swim away? He was the one that I hit.
What do you mean?
That I have, like-
that was flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this bad boy has to make a dex saving throw.
Mm.
Please fail. Because with my luck, I could still. Okay, so he's gonna take full damage from this.
Yeah, I was just saying,
14.
you almost can't fail. Technically, you could roll 3 ones, but
I could.
But yeah, no. The charred, cindered, bleeding remains of this water spider. Yeah, it smells like lobster. Just crunches, cracks open, and just floats on the surface.
Nice.
All of its bristly little hairs have given up the ghost.
Good.
Mm-hmm. There is
All right, now
one
there's just
remaining.
All right, Kaylin, you can end this. All right.
Nice, that's a hit. All you have to do is 2 damage.
Woo!
Almost
Look at that.
impossible.
Woo!
Alright, nice. Look at that. So 3 water spiders taken care of very quickly by the party.
I
and
mean,
as quick as the battle starts, yeah, it ends. You know there's one out there somewhere lurking, which is probably slightly unnerving, but assuming I can, help you with the narrative control some, you're able to get across these rocks and further into the little area here. At the
yeah.
very least.
And I'm assuming I look around and there do not appear to be any more enemies or anything super murderific.
Yeah, I mean, there's something weird going on underwater with all of the people that are frozen in adoration or
Gotcha.
worship
I mean,
or something.
if we...
And the nature aspect of this place makes no sense. Like, you've seen a decent amount of life, relatively speaking, for the domain of dread around here.
Yeah.
This water shouldn't be running perfectly clean, and it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, nothing, no giant lizards or alligators, no guys with guns sitting around waiting for, you know.
Gotcha. Alright, since I'm assuming as this happens, my storm cloud's gonna dissipate because it only lasts 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, I imagine with concentration you can keep it up for a little while, right?
I mean, I'd like to keep it up for its duration, if possible.
Sure.
And are you able to cast non-concentration spells and maintain concentration, or no other spells can be cast?
You can cast spells and keep concentration up.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw around some Cure Wounds. I'm gonna do
that
a
would be
level... Let's see. Yeah, I'll do... Goose, what's your health looking like?
I am pretty down there with an 11.
Cool, I'm at 5.
Oh,
So, yeah.
well,
Here, I'll see. I'm gonna start by a level 2 cast on myself because I can do this. Oh, it doesn't automatically roll, so it would be 2d8 plus 4. Okay.
well, that's good.
That helps me. I will do a level 2 cast on Goose. Not terrible. You regain 13. I'm gonna then do another level 1 cast on both myself and Goose, and each of those are just gonna be a d8 plus 4. This one's for me. 5, that's something. And for Goose. 8.
No,
So Goose, you're probably pretty good.
yeah,
Alright.
I'm up there now.
Alright. Cool.
Nice.
And I have some spell slots left, so that's good.
Nice.
Because we'll probably need them.
Well, why would you think that?
Because we only fought 4 enemies just now. That's...
Uh-huh.
This place must be
And
must
we're
be
not
touched
dead.
by Paylor at least somewhat to give me that kind of crossbow skill.
Oh. But we make it across?
Yeah, assuming you want
Since
to.
there's a rope, and yeah. Goose, I'll like drag you along, holding onto the rope very carefully.
Yeah, now there's nothing messing with you. There's no danger here. There's a lot more time, and yeah, the sturdy rope, you're able to get across those rocks in particular. And then if you, so you're able to journey, you know, across the 30 feet this bridge represents, right? And then this is just like a retaining wall that's been like replaced a couple times over the years.
Oh boy.
And you kind of just step across that, and then you can slip down into this. And this is like at water level, whereas this has kind of been above before. And this is like the main sanctuary of the cathedral here, right? So
Gotcha.
this is a solid wall, and this is a solid wall, so you kind of have to get
All
down
right.
in there to look at it.
I'm fine with doing that if you guys are.
I mean, yeah, Goose can't look at it, but he wants to touch everything.
Yeah.
So I think that we're following real close on Goose, right? And this is going to be our cliffhanger for the night. So the group slides down the side of the rocks here and kind of looks in for the first time, right? And this is like, you know, a mural of a sun painted on the floor, right? Like the tile stone mosaic is such that, you know, like this kind of radiating sun giving light to the whole world, right? And then like whoa, a thing happened. The pulpit would be back here. What happened?
Woo.
I didn't see it.
Thanks, Alhaldo. Yeah.
What did he do?
Subscribe.
He subscribed.
with Twitch Prime.
He made it. He's here. He
You
survived.
did it. Believed in you.
He's been driving back. I forgot he told me he wasn't going to make it tonight. Which is
Uh-huh.
probably why in my head I was like, I don't think he's going to make it tonight, but I couldn't place why.
Yeah. Can't wait for you to come back so you can suffer whatever curse you suffered.
Yeah, we'll catch up exactly what it was that happened. Yeah, so we're doing like a tight tracking shot on Goose as Kaylin and Drib are like already staring at it. Over the floor is there, but it has been painted over with this like black ichor, right? And the back wall that exists here is like the sun as the source of all knowledge. You see just like rows of is it inverse perspective, right? Where they fail to like really capture, like everybody looks flat, right? They're like their feet are both like pointing forward, but they're also, you're looking at them straight on. And there's just like 3 rows of like people like being happy and celebrating the light and knowledge and like the warmth of this world, right? And all of it has been painted over in like just like hand paints of this like black ichor that was possibly like harvested from the spiders. You're not entirely sure, because it's all like bubbling and gross and corroding the actual stone, right? But you can see like the hand of the maker where they like drew like this 20-foot wide circle, just this like yawning mouth of darkness, right? And then they like did you know, like their hand, like these wavy handprints that like kind of emanate from it and, you know, like turn back inward, where nothing can escape from this darkness. While Drib
Goose, maybe don't touch things.
Yeah, well, Drib and Kaylin I don't think are necessarily the most religious. You can see that this place is undoubtedly been desecrated, and recently at that. So, how do you react to this?
Goose, it's bad. It's
What do you
real
mean it's
desecrated. They blasphemed.
Who?
Real
Who
blasphemy.
blasphemed?
I don't know. There's like ichor. It's all black and painted over.
Who would destroy such a beautiful place?
Do you know of anyone who has a habit of covering over things with black ichor?
Do I?
Maybe a prophetic vision.
Well, it'd be real convenient for me to have some sort of vision.
Riley, do you not remember?
I barely remember. I don't have
You had
my
like a
notes.
whole dream sequence.
I did. Was it black ichor?
That she had a map and it was slowly being covered with.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now. Because it was multiple times with the map. Okay,
And it got
yeah.
worse and worse and more covered in black.
All
Thank
right.
you, Tristan, for being the best.
I'm just like, wait a second. It's almost like Dave hinted at this really, really hard.
I don't spend all
Wow.
this time writing my
my
module
God.
and echoing
It just came to
sentiments.
me, guys. A miracle of Failure.
It's almost like she's
That
close.
Templar lady.
Maybe right
Behind you.
us.
And
I
as
turned
the
around.
episode closes, the camera with which we've been watching, because it was a tight tracking shot on Goose, and it pulled back to show the beautiful but ruined mosaic of Pelor in this church, right? And Kaylin and Drib like, and they're like, Goose, don't touch it. And Goose is like, who would do this? I don't even know who would do this. Someone would do this, and it's awful. And then we see a blacked out form because of vignette and shadow, right? Step in front of the camera and block everything out, and the credit music plays. Thank you all for giving me 2 hours tonight. It was glad to be back after a month of not getting to play.
It was a good time. We got rescued by demons. We are rescued by demons, and we're about to be killed by an Azamar. So that's cool.
Yeah. The world's a funny place, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm also gonna take a wild guess. My lightning has dissipated by this time.
We'll find out later. Just leave it as a note.
Ooh. I'll throw that in there because that's damage maybe. I'm so glad I healed us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for playing. Happy to have you. Hopefully it was good. Chat, thanks for hanging out with us. No TPK, that's true. It got really rough there when the treants were marching one by one, but
I really thought we were just done for, and people were going to come back to a dead part.
You honestly, I that was going to be a pretty rough fight because what's his face? He who walks behind corn stalks wanted you to need him. So the fact that you got out of there outside of his abilities is something he's going to be very curious about later. But for now, it is late in the strictest sense of thing, and I know some of you have to be up early. Thank you guys for playing. Chat, thank you for joining us and spending some time with us tonight. We're gonna get out of here. We'll be back at it next week with D&D, and in 2 weeks with this D&D. Yeah, HWWBC to his French.
That was good.
Yeah,
we lived.
You lived. It's a good game when you live, you know.
Yeah. So tune in 2 weeks when we don't.
Somebody clip that. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
I forgot how to close. There it is.
So